More thoughts.
Also found out that my dad, I've forgotten what it is, Asperger's. My dad's got Asperger's, and I found out that not all the time, but sometimes they have a dyslexic child if you have Asperger's. So something else I found out in the family, and my mum was illiterate, so that's what you said them days, but you don't say it now, like, but that's what she is. So yeah,
it's another world for somebody else. I've sat with clients who have assessed, and when this assessment's finished, they broke down through happiness more than being told that they've got a disability. They're relieved. The jigsaw fits now. Everything's in place. And how can I move on? What can I do to help myself? How have you helped yourself? It's fantastic when you can sit with somebody, do an assessment, and then obviously have what you call a post-mortem after the assessment. Go through all these different strategies, how they can move on, how they can cope within the workplace, what's out there to help them. It's absolutely fantastic to see that person actually leave the office or the place of assessment with this conception of what dyslexia is about and how they can cope. It's just fantastic, and it's not many that come back. They've got the way of working things out, their own metacognition. Let's go and sort things out yourself. I just think it's fantastic.
Are you asking is knowledge power? Knowledge can be dangerous. I needed to do my degree for me to prove to myself that there is something inside, and it's never been valued in work, so I'm glad I did it.
And computers don't always cure the problem. That's another one. People think computers, they're the be all and end all. Oh, spell checker. I can confuse spell checker. So I have this problem, but then companies and all that don't want to know you. They don't want to employ you, because there's another lad who comes for the job after you who's got the same degree, but he doesn't have that dyslexia. So they're always going to take him before you, and it comes as a real shock in the end to you. And people should be warned about this, because we think we're told we're dyslexic, we've got a problem, the help's out there, and it will be sorted. And it isn't. You've fought all your life before you find out you're dyslexic, and you'll fight all your life afterwards to get on anywhere, because you will always have that problem.
Do you think that going to university for a dyslexic person gives them false hope? Because some people still aren't 100% literate at the end of it, and that in fear that you've gone through all that study, and at the end of it, are you any further forward or any better off?
I'm further forward in confidence, although sometimes I lack in it, and I always have. That's nobody's fault, if you will, other than people putting that expectation for me to follow a set route. With regards to education, whether I believe that it was important, yeah, I needed it. I needed to do it for me. I needed to do it for my daughter. I needed to do it to widen my opportunities. And I have widened my opportunities. I have got a better job, and I'm supporting myself financially for my child, but I'm also able to raise a child to show respect to me, where probably previously I probably wouldn't have been able to even raise my child probably correctly, because I lacked that much in confidence.
I've been to the university, I've got the education, and I still can't get the job. Because in the old days, when it all first kicked off, the people that come out of universities there, people paid lip service. People took these people on Because look, we've got the nice little dyslexic working for us. We've got the nice little dyslexic in the university. We do care about these people, but they've been taken on. They've got their jobs. Now we don't want to know. I'm not the token one now. They've all got their jobs. So it gets, and that gets you down, because you think, where do I go now? How I've tried, I've done my degree, I've shown people I'm the same as everyone else, so what do I do now? How now do I get that level playing field? How do I get justice? That's the big thing in this, is justice.
I love it. I love my dyslexia because that's who I am. And people like me and I like me, so...